Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market, and I am so pissed. I just recorded like an 18-minute video for you guys, and unfortunately in the background I had my Elgato capture on to like a full volume, which absolutely sucks, man. I had such a good video, so I'm gonna redo that for you guys now. And the thing that also sucks is in the video I had a sick snipe. I got a Lothar Matthäus in the video for 2.2 million, and I flipped him right away, and it's unbelievable. So I'm really pissed, but I'm gonna record it because I just don't even know how to edit it out. We're gonna be doing a transfer market watch update video today for you guys. We're gonna be talking about the Black Friday upcoming. We're gonna be talking about all that good stuff. If you guys do enjoy the video, drop me a thumbs up, and just let me know in the comments where you guys are at. How many coins do you guys have? What are you guys looking like? I want to hear from all of you. And also another thing that I want to tell you guys, we're going to have a video today on profitable SBCs, and we should have the start of the Black Friday market crash video where I make a bunch of concept squads, and then we look through every single day and we talk about the cards and all that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of things I want to talk about today with you guys, and there's a bunch of new investments and things I want you guys to keep up with on the market and take some action on. So we're going to talk about all that stuff today, and I'm not going to dwell on the fact that I just recorded 18 minutes for you guys and that it's not recorded. But anyways, the market right now is at 100 points. So it's down a lot. If you guys look recently, it is down a pretty good amount. November 8th, it was 116. And then if we look 2 weeks ago, it was about 130. So it's down a good amount. The weekend league rewards pushed up the market to about 117 points the other day. And then now it's dropping down. And today is going to be, in my opinion, a big sell-off day. I think a lot of people are going to sell icons today. And I think there's going to be a lot of things going on with the market. And I'm going to try to get you guys sorted with the best possible way to go forward from here. So let's talk about in general. Do you sell your team right now? What's the deal? Do you sell your team? Look, I would sell your team. I would personally get out of your team. Now, I do think that the market will be lowest at some point, maybe this week or next week, and we'll try to figure that out. The market is always lowest on the pre-crash. So 2 weeks before Black Friday, 1 week before Black Friday. There's always a pre-crash, and the last year or two, it's been the lowest then. The market on Black Friday, and Black Friday, by the way, guys, is just a bunch of lightning rounds and things like that. The market on Black Friday actually goes up usually after an hour. Usually it happens where there's a big panic sell-off, kind of like before weekly rewards on the day of Black Friday. And then after that period, the market just flies up. It goes up so high. And that's because you have a lot of lightning rounds, people opening packs with points, and everybody kind of panic buys at once. So it's all about us trying to figure out the cheapest time for the market. So there's a few things that I want to talk about in the video today. The first thing is that what you see on my transfer list is a bunch of it's a bunch of informs and a bunch of stuff that I had for player of the month kind of investing. The Lacazettes were more of a link investment to Aubameyang. And what I'm doing is listening for lazy buyers. I've actually gotten a ton of lazy buyers recently, and I'm down a lot. I had 140 cards for the player of the month, and now I have 89. So I'm just continuing to list for lazy buyers and things like that. On my watch list, I wanted to show all of you that I do have Richarlison informs. And the reason for this is because I feel like Richarlison, this team of the week, is actually a really it's a really good look. Richarlison is, if you look, he's 18,500 coins, right? And I think if you guys could snipe him at 17 and 16,000, your guys are going to be golden. I think you guys make some really good coins. The reason for this, and I'll talk about this team of the week in a second, the reason for this is that if we go on to Footbin and we look at strikers and we look in the Premier League, for me, if you look at informed strikers in the Premier League, what you guys will see is that realistically, Richarlison is the cheapest, but he's better than a lot of these players, and he's got a sick nationality. Brazil is the best. Brazil and France are the best. And he's got a 5-star weak foot. So I think if you guys want to make some investments in the next week or so, I don't think you can go wrong picking up some Richarlisons this week. That's just my honest opinion. I think there's no way you guys can go wrong getting Richarlison. I think at 15, 16, 17,000 coins, there's just no way, and I do think that is something you can hold through Black Friday. You guys should remember the thing with Richarlison, and this is what I always talk about. Players always like to rebound closer to what they were selling at during rewards. He was like 30 to 35,000 during rewards. He was 20 before, and then he went to 30 to 35. So, also, I do think that even though we're going to go into kind of like a market depression, a market going downwards on a trend, I still think all of you can get involved and flip cards after weekly rewards this Thursday. I think it's inevitable that you guys can all flip cards Thursday after weekly rewards. I think all of these cards are going to go up, and I think most of the out of packs inform market still will go up this Thursday. I think you'll have a lot of people that sold their teams and that want to play again next weekend, and they'll buy them after weekly rewards once they get some rewards. It's kind of that big panic buying process. So I do think that will happen again. I do think that guys like this week, Bellotti, I think that you do have some pretty safe looks. The 84 rated informs are extremely cheap, so if you guys want to go look at those are very cheap. And then discard informs are looking good as well. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is icons. I wanted to speak to you guys about a few specific icons with you guys, and actually I was so pissed that the previous video didn't go through because I got a sick Matthias snipe on the video, and it was like, unfortunately, the background volume was too high. Certain icons will be impacted by Black Friday. Now, I don't think they're going to have a long-term impact. I think that the icon market is going to have a short-term kind of spurt of like where the market goes down with these guys, and it's going to be a few days. I don't think it's going to be that long this year. I think the icons are going to be the shortest drops in the whole market. I think that they'll have a pre-crash sell-off, and the elite ones will rebound really quickly is what I'm feeling like this year. There are some icons that need to correct price. Larson, Closa, those more middle tier icons, Crespo's like 1.7. Those guys need to drop down. So those guys will drop down, and I don't know if they're going to recover the full amount. I just am not sure if that's going to be happening. I think that they have to drop a lot in price, so I'm not sure if they're going to do their full rebound. We'll have to see. I'm just not sure if they're going to do the full-on rebound. We'll see this year. I mean, we'll know, guys, but I don't know if they do the whole rebound. What I would be doing if you guys are wanting to trade and things like that, days like you know, most of the week, people are going to be selling off icons. So I want you guys to be on the market and be ready to go. There's going to be deals left, right, and central. People are going to be freaking out about this crash. Like Clybert's got to drop down. So there's going to be a lot of deals. People are going to be listing cards pretty damn low. And I suggest that you guys get on the market and buy some of these icons. Now, I do think that if you're going to buy icons in this current market, you've got to buy very good. You've got to get a big undercoat. You've got to do something like that, because I think if you play it tight, the odds are that the card will probably drop down a little bit more, and that's a little bit risky for me. I don't know if I would love telling you guys that to, you know, go crazy on icons. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I just feel like it's risky because the market is kind of going to be just going in this downward trend. Rewards are going to push it up a little bit every single week, and then down again, and then rewards. I think we're going to probably have, definitely this week, in the next 3 days, is going to be a sell-off. The market will probably bounce back up, I guess, next Thursday. And then it may, honestly, guys, it may go up and may stay level until we get to Black Friday. And then the morning of Black Friday, there's probably going to be some panic selling the day before. I do think people will list cards really low. So what I want to tell you guys watching the video, if you guys want to, and I would suggest this, I will be doing my series, and you guys will see that. Just make a concept squad so you guys can continue to watch a certain amount of players. If you make a concept squad with, say, a team that you all want, it's going to help you in the long term be able to just focus in on a group of players. That for me is the best advice I can give all of you guys watching this video. Now, I want to talk about something as well. Other meta past informs from Team of the Week, I would be watching heavily. Lucas Hernandez goes up to like 170 after weekly rewards. There might be a period in the next few days where his center back card drops to like 110, 120. If some cards hit prices like that, I'm going to just tell you guys to buy. Or you will be following my series, and you'll probably just see me start to buy, because those prices will get ridiculous. Like, this is already getting a little crazy. He's down now to 130. And what you can see here is this is how you know the market's in a panic. The guy is undercutting by 4,000 coins under the cheapest. When people start doing that kind of stuff, it means people are running loose and trying to get all the coins possible. So I do think a guy like this and out-of-pack Team of the Week cards are going to rebound a ton every Thursday after rewards, regardless of the state of the crash that we're in. I think that they do rebound every single week after weekly rewards. I think it's something that just will happen, and you guys have to watch it. Now, I wanted to also talk to you guys about, to the lower budget guys, the discard inform situation. I know a lot of you guys have discard informs and you don't know what to do with them, or you're trying to figure it out and you just have no idea. I am going to rock through Black Friday and this whole pre-crash and all this stuff with discard informs. I'm not selling them. I'm not touching them. I'm keeping them right in my club. Reason for this is that usually during Footmas there's a ton of requirements, but also during Black Friday there are some other requirements for this stuff like this. And Team of the Weeks do go up when they are required and things like that. So I'm holding on to a lot of these. I do feel like there's an upside with some of them. And I think that it's safe, and especially to the guys that got these guys at like 10,000 coins and these prices, you just can't even go wrong holding these in your club. So yeah, and then what I wanted to tell you guys is that a number one thing that I would be doing during this crash, during all this stuff, is watching the players from old Team of the Weeks, right? I'm going to have them in concept squads. You guys are going to see that. But watching them religiously, pulling up through all these Team of the Weeks every single day, watching the prices of these, kind of seeing where they're going, what are they looking like. I think it's so important that you guys do that because these cards are all out of packs. So they really show and dictate like what a player is doing. And then another thing that I would tell you guys is watch old Team of the Weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the rarest Team of the Weeks in FIFA, and they always will be. Like Payet was 120 last week, and he's 87 right now, not selling. Watch these kind of cards because these ones will drop off the most. But not only will they drop off the most, they will rebound back the quickest. All of these cards from Team of the Week 1, Team of the Week 1 will rebound the quickest out of any card in FIFA this year. Out of any single card, it did last year, and I made tons of coins off Team of the Week. Maybe instead of focusing on a lot of icons for you guys on mid to lower budgets, focus on Team of the Week 1. And maybe you can't afford a Payet or a Hazard. Maybe you guys are a guy who only has 500,000 coins. Watch cards like Alvaro, man. Alvaro was 30K last weekend. The guy is 20K right now. He will probably be 15K at some point during this crash. All right, so for me, that's crazy low. 15,000 coins for a rare card that's been 30 and 31 and 32 and 33. That's something you have to watch out for. And I think that to the guys on lower budgets, that is amazing. This is exactly what you guys want. You want to sit in here. You got everybody on Ultimate Team can pull up Team of the Week squads and just circle through these every single day. Look at their graphs on Flippin, right? Use all the data on there and analyze these cards. Where are they going? Are they cheap? Look for undercuts, right? If a guy that was a discard in from like Sydney that hit 30 at one point, if he goes down to 14 or 15, that's discard. He's probably not going to go back to 10,000. No card that is rare and is out of packs is necessarily going to go right back to discard. That's going to be very hard to happen. So I'm just giving you guys a fair warning that if you see a guy that was like 30 and he goes back down to 10, or he goes back down to 15, that's probably going to be his 10, right? If you guys kind of catch my drift there, that's probably going to be his cheapest. So, you know, you can't really bank on that stuff. But yeah, the meta guys like Koulibaly and the guys like Eden Hazard and stuff like that, totally watch him, man. If Hazard's dropping down to like 500 or something, 550, 600, that's great. Now, Hazard's not down yet. He's still like 860, 870. So, obviously, Hazard's not at a price yet. But, yeah, look, SBC-wise, you have this guy. I think he hit like 40 at one point. He's already 29. So, you're already seeing a sell-off with these cards. I would make the concept squads. I would start to look at them because those are very important to watch. Now, I think, as I talked about earlier in the video, god damn, that sold for 2.4. Man, I should have listed a little bit. I should have listed a little higher. But as I talked about earlier, man, like I think that the overall market in the next few weeks, and we'll watch it, and we'll have the series going. The big-time icons are going to drop a little, but not a ton. The medium-tier icons will correct almost in price. They'll almost go to a price that they should have been the whole time. And then I think there's going to be a massive sell-off with past Team of the Week informs. You're going to see these past Team of the Week informs drop a ton. Golds are something that every single one of you guys, you have to get out of golds. If you guys have golds past, like, tomorrow, I'm going to be really mad at you because golds are the things that during Black Friday, out of any tier of cards, seem to get hit the most. You guys are like, Nick, well, you have Mo Salah. Well, guys, I bought him for my weekly team. I got him for 240 yesterday, which was a good snipe. He's like 250 right now. And then I also got Dries Mertens. I wanted to tell you guys with my weekly team, I sniped my players. So I paid really good prices for the players, the 2 players that I had to buy in here. So I'm not really worried at taking a loss for the team. A lot of you guys ask me, hey, Nick, should I sell my team? What should I do? Nick, what should I do about my team? If you want to sell a team, you should probably sell it within the next 24 hours. Before any big YouTuber, I know Manishi Gamer is going to do a market crash video. Before any of those kind of bigger tier YouTubers make videos where their kind of public user base is more, not like, I'm not saying the user base is dumb. I'm saying that the user base usually when they watch a YouTube video, they do what the YouTube video says. Like when you guys watch my videos, you guys are informed and you guys take advice from it and you usually try to execute it. But I'm giving you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the deal is there's not 200,000 people watching my videos. So when the bigger YouTube videos come out about the crash, you guys should actually be looking to do your buying around those videos if they do say sell the players. The reason for that is because there will be a mass selling at the same time, and everyone will be on the market just getting rid of cards. Another thing that I would do is that when Black Friday does come, and we'll talk about this, that's in like 2 weeks, stock up on consumables. Consumables will get really low. Hunters, anchors, shadows, center forward to cams, all those, or cam to center forwards. Those kind of meta tier, I'm calling consumables meta, but consumables that are very in demand and used a lot, those kind of cards will drop down a lot and they will rebound fast. Although there will be a mass supply from Black Friday, squad fitnesses are a good look and things like that. And then the number one thing I would do if you guys are a trader right now, Sundays, Mondays, make it a priority to get onto the market and get undercuts. People are going to be listing cards very low and some will not be selling. So how you can use that to your advantage is instead of settling for that price, you guys can actually get the undercut under that low price. That's kind of the beauty of these market crashes and these unstable market periods is that people will list cards at a very low price and they won't sell. So then somebody will go list under, way under, because then they'll get worried that it's not selling and they'll just basically freak out. And that's been the process of how this stuff works, is that people just lose their minds. They basically just panic like an absolute madman and they list very, very low because they can't handle it and they just feel like the market is dying and that the world is ending, right? So that's kind of the concept of all this Black Friday stuff and the way that this crash and all this kind of stuff rolls and what we're going to see going on. So, guys, I will have a video today for you later on about profitable SBCs. I will also have a video. We will start up the series probably tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet, but it will be recorded today. Guys, look out for the sell-off period. You've got a lot of good investments going in this team of the week, I think. I do think 84 rated informs are going to go up through SBCs and things like that. And I think you have guys like Bellotti and Richarlison that are ultimately so safe at the prices that they're currently at, and you really can't go wrong. So thank you guys for watching the video today. I appreciate you all tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.